Hi guys. So I'm setting up for a photo shoot and the colors are gold, black and silver, and I'm using the square frames. So you're just going to watch how I do this. I won't be able to respond to questions until after I am done. So bear with me because I'm only using the back camera. I just think it would be nicer to do this live than just recording for you all. So my garland I've arranged this on like a darkrown line. So this is like a darkrown line. This is like, it's like a fishing line, but it's stronger. So I prefer to use this than 260Q. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to like onto the frames. Let me just check if any of you have come online. Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. Hi. Hi. I was saying that I couldn't, because this is live and I'm using the back camera, so I can't see your comments yet. So I hope you can see the square frames. Trying to figure out how to place this. So I've managed to secure that, but I'm still going to use a 260Q to wrap it in, so it stays put. So that stays that way, and then I'm going to bring this way. So here I'm going to like push this into this, yeah, you see, and then instead I'm going to use a 260Q to wrap that in, to secure that bit. So the main garland has stayed in place. So I've got another garland I'm going to place. So what I did was I did 2 long garlands. If you're just joining me, sorry guys, I can't read your comments. If you comment, I can't read it yet. If you have any questions, you can post after we're done. I'm just going to move the camera back so that you guys can see me clearly. because of my space. So for this one, let me just explain what I've done, how I've arranged the garland. So what I did was I used mainly 16 inches. So the big balloons are 16 inches, and then the smaller ones are 12 inches. So I used the 16 inches, then small, just a couple of the 11 inches. So now I need to think of where I am placing this. You go this way. I'm not sure of this look because I still have to I'm going to like put a garland, put some balloons arrangement here, and then put some here. You know, I need to think about my space too. I don't want it overly too big and then we don't have enough space to Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of this. I'm going to cut this off. So that's another thing about your space. You need to know the space you're setting up. I did not calculate based on my space. And then I'm going to tie this onto the backdrop frame. Okay. I still have the cord, so I'm just going to use that to go on. There's a nail here. Or I attach it here so that it doesn't obstruct the door. Do you see what I've done there? So that is in place. This I'm going to push down. This goes up. Then I've got some 3-foot balloons, 24 inches balloons I'm going to be attaching. So I'm going to cut this one up too. So for here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to easy peasy is there. And then this bit I'm going to place here. I'm going to tie it into that using my 260Q. That's the thing, having a backdrop is like one of the easiest things. So see, I'm tying my 260Q on here. Onto that. And then I'm going to bring it into here, into the cord there. Then bring it back up. Like so. So it's in place. And I'm gonna put this in, then use the extras I have to cover all the gaps. So right now I'm not worried about the gaps. All I'm worried about is just letting my garland stay in place. So 260 Q. Here. Okay. Let me see if you have any questions. I can take your questions quickly before I carry on. If you have any questions, let me know quickly before I carry on. If no questions, I'm just going to carry on. So I'm going to put my extra down. Any questions? If you have any questions, guys, quickly, let's hear it. Let me know if you have any questions. No questions. All right, I'm just going to carry on. So next, I'm taking, this is a 16 inches. I'm going to mix it with this. So 16 and 11 inches, inflated into random sizes. I'm going to place it here. Remember the 260 Q I had here. So that's what I'm just going to take the neck. If I find it. Okay, I found it. Push it in tightly. Okay, that's in place. I can see a gap there. I'll use a gold. So this gold is 3. That gold 12 inches Sempertex reflex gold. So I inflated into 3 random sizes. So I'm going to place it here. So I'm using the neck of the balloon I left here to secure it. Yeah, stays there. So here I would have 5 inches gold there. I'm going to put 1 big gold there, and then I can see I'm going to put silver there. Set of 3 small silver in the space, using the neck of a 260 I left there, like so. Yeah. So, okay. So you can see the small ones I just did. This is 12 inches and I inflated. Place here. going to cut this because I can reuse it. So I'm just going to cut it and reuse it for next spot. So here I'm going to be using the 5 inches. So 5 inches I'm going to place here. So I'm just going to use the neck of the balloons there to wrap it in. No stress. And it stays in place because it's a tight corner anyway. Do you get, guys? So this spot too, I'm just going to tie in this. Cutting this off. This space needs this a small cluster. So I'm going to use this and then take a set of small 5 inches like so, and then place it here. So I'm going to use this to wrap it in. That stays in place. If it moves, I can still push the balloons round. So now I like how bulky that side is. I'll still put some 5 inches in the middle here as I go on, but now I'm going to move on to the next one, which is the silver there. I'm going to place this here using my 260 because I don't want the spots to be too bulky compared to the middle. The middle bulky is fine. I don't want the upper part to be too bulky. So that stays in place. As I always say, I'm not seeing what I'm doing yet. But for now, I think I'm fine with it. So in a minute, so this is 3, and then I put a 4 on it. Tie, and then I'm going to tie it into the spots. Yeah, like that. Okay, one is going down. I need to get my 260. Okay. Okay, so I'm just bringing it in. Then I cut this off because everything you can, every little helps. So you need to save as much as you can of your 260. Then just and the reason why I'm cutting it off is because I know I'm not going to need another 260Q in that spot. So it's fine if I cut it off. So next is this spot. I'm going to use a bigger cluster. I'm going to place this here. Ouch. I'm gonna put this. The reason why I'm tying it on before, because the space is getting into that space is really tight, so it's best I put my 260Q round it first before I place it there. So I'm tying it onto the cord, and then bring it forward, and it stays in place. Right? So I'm going to cut this again because I don't use it anymore. I'm still going to put balloons there. I will just use the neck because it's out already anyway. So next I'm going to bring the gold here. So for the gold I'm using 3. I've got this here, so I'm just going to use that. Let me put the 5 inches. If you're just joining us, I can't answer questions yet, but I would answer all your questions. Just note your questions down. I would answer them once I'm done. So now where I've placed this, I can't see it yet. I don't know what it looks like, but I would step back as I go on to check what it looks like. But not now. I'm just going to carry on for now. So this is another cluster. I'm going to put 3. I inflated them into different sizes. I hope you guys can see me. Let me check the camera. Don't worry guys, I would answer all your questions once I am done. Yeah? You can share the video so more people can get to see this. I would answer questions once I'm done. So you place this. Place this here, like so. So this is going to go into this spot. It's going here. So you're going to use your 260Q. I'm going to wrap it on first. Tie. From where I got the frames from, you could, if you're in the UK, send me an email. But you could actually DIY these frames. I'm going to do a tutorial on that, how you can make these frames yourself. I'm going to do that in the new year, so not to worry. You'll get to know how very soon, instead of having to buy. So this stays here, like so. Cut it off. Remember, whatever is happening, you can still move your balloons around. So do not worry if you're seeing stuff and, okay, I don't want this to look this way. I don't want this to be here. You can move the balloons around. So I'm going to cut this bit off. Okay, so that spot is what is left in the upper part. I think I'll use a big. Should I use a big? No, a small will be better. So I'm going to use this. Okay, this looks better. And I'm going to put some 5 inches on top. For the 5 inches, I'm looking for a cluster of 3. So this is a cluster of 3, and I'll tie it into the bunch. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm tying it into the bunch so that it will be easy for me to access the spot. Sorry, I won't have to like stress about my art has dropped it. Let me just put this in. Okay, let's see. So I've placed it where I think it should be. So I'm just going to step back to see what I've done so far. Let me take your questions. If you have questions, send in your questions quickly. If you have any questions, let me know before we carry on. Okay, no questions. I'm just going to carry on then. So I can see the spot. I'm going to use, I think I'll use a silver cluster of 3. Here. Place it there. So there I'm going to put 5 inches here. See? So moving towards the bottom now. I'm going to just put the 4 tie on to this. Mochi live video near my home. Check out my corner.
Like Wi-Fi, what I want to do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm out of it.
Okay. Sorry guys, that was my client and I was speaking in my language, my local language. So this will go here. So for the bottom, I would usually do like clusters. I'm just going to bring clusters of gold, clusters of black, clusters of silver for the bottom. I'm just going to quickly show you before I end this live video. So this is a set of 4. I'm going to tie this onto this. And then bring this here for this space using the extension that I left there. So when you do your garland, you make sure your the fishing line or darkrown line, you make sure it's long. So whatever you leave, let me close the door. So whatever you leave can be used to, you know, attach your extras. So next I'm going to use gold. Posters. The door keeps opening. Okay. I'm going to tie silver and a gold together. So this is going to go here. Emma, on the video live. Okay. So another silver. I'm gonna place it here. So I'm using this 260Q from here to and it stays in place. So it's quite straightforward and not too difficult to put all these things in place. So this will come here. Okay, I'll place this here. So using the neck, it stays in place. This will stay here. I'm just going to use the neck from here. Neck. You see? Stays in place. So now we'll work on the 5 inches. So my 5 inches is Reflex by Sempertex. The 11 inches is a mix of Decotex, I think Chromium or something. So I use the mix. So this, if you can see, this is shinier than this. So right now I'm just going to step back and see. Then I need to finish up this side. Same thing for this one. So you will see that some spots I'm not even using the 260Q because it's not necessary. That's why I'm not using it. It's not because that's come off. It's come off from there. So all I'll do is just tie it back. Or if you think it's too short, just use your 260Q instead. I'm going to put some gold here because I don't want just the silver and black there. So I'm going to do this with the gold. Using the 260Q, I need a longer one. See? You see? So I've got some dried flowers, dried pampers. I spray painted them. Is anyone still here? So I spray painted them. I'm just going to add them to it to give you extra, more accent. Place this here. See? Just place it nicely. I think it'll be better here. Then I've got some dried flowers I spray painted with black. So I spray painted this into black with black. So I'm just going to place this in random spots too. So this will stay here. I've got some palm leaves. This I spray painted into gold with gold. So I'm just gonna like place it here carefully. You place it carefully, or you wrap a balloon, latex balloon, round it to protect it from it popping the balloons. Okay, so I think this is fine here. Yeah. Then I've got this one's fell off, so I'm just gonna randomly place it. Oh wow, see what I'm talking about. I have to replace that spot. I don't have use for this one yet. So I'm gonna replace the balloon there. Then 5 inches. And this I'm just going to use for the cake stand. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live session with me. You see what we've done. I'm still going to step back and see what I've done and then finish it up some more. If you have any questions before I go off, let me know quickly. I'm still going to add like maybe some gold 24-foot balloons. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I might leave a replay for you guys. Hi, Sheree from Kansas City. Thank you, Sheree. Thank you. I hope I pronounced your name well. So I'm just going to finish off with a cake table. Then I've got a number 60 to put next to it. And then I am done. I'm just going to step back and see the places I need to put stuff still. And then I'll fill it out. Hi, Mexican Fox One from Michigan. Hi, Olympia. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. This is the first time I'm actually doing a live on set. I just thought of it yesterday and yeah. So, guys, I'm going to go off now. I'm going to put the replay so that you can watch back again. Or I might just download it and re-upload it. I'll see what I'll do, but don't worry, you'll find this video there. Yes, I will leave it up. Don't worry, I'm not going to take it out. I'll leave it up. But please remember to share the video so that I can get more views. Share, please. And try and watch the ads when you watch the replay. Olympia, you're from Mexico. Hi. Hi. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So I'm going to go off now so that I can finish off this. I'm just going to add some 24 inches balloons to it. I need to inflate that and then I'm done. And then I put, so you get to see the finished product. I'll upload the finished product too. All right, guys. Let me go off now. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.